Hi, I'm Teresa.
And I'm Ronnie.
We're the Traveling Gilberts.
Coming at you again with another cruise tips for first-time cruisers and maybe even the seasoned cruiser.
That's right.
Today we're going to tell you things you didn't know. Things you don't know. Things I didn't know. Things we don't know about a cruise ship or cruising. Is there anything you don't know?
Is there anything I don't know? If I don't know, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is the crew. Do you realize that the crew has their own pools? Swimming pools?
No.
They have their own swimming pools and they have their own buffet.
You a lie.
I do not lie.
Where's the swimming pool at?
Yeah, you got to get invited. And I ain't been invited yet. They ain't like me enough. But yes, they're little small pools, but they do have their own pool. They have their own pool, their own buffets, their own bar. Yep. According to what ship it is, I guess where it is, and it's a secret.
See, that was something
Nobody
I didn't
knows.
know. I didn't know.
Well, there you go. Maybe you didn't either. Anything else?
The ship has a hospital.
It does. We've actually went. And I'm going to tell you what. When they talk about going to medical, they mean medical. They got a little ICU room. They got x-rays. They got medicines. They got all the things.
All the things.
All the things. Doctors, nurses, everything. And not only that, they're also for the crew. So if something little happens to you, you need to go to medical, fine. You might be sitting beside old boy who poured you a drink last night. He ain't feeling too good.
That's right.
But yeah.
That's right.
Medical. And I'm going to tell you what, every time I've had an experience with medical, outstanding. Yeah. Anything else?
Well, if you have to go to medical because it's something serious and you don't make it, they have a morgue.
They do have a morgue. Now, it's not just a carnival thing, a royal thing, a princess thing. It's by law, they have to have a morgue. So, and people do die on a cruise ship. I hate to be bringing you down, but people do pass away.
People die everywhere.
And it's just one of them things. And, yeah, you got to have a place to put them, and you just can't,
Right.
So there it is. But that kind of leads you to something else.
What?
Say you acting a little bad. Say you doing a little something you ain't supposed to do. Say you smacked old girl or something. I don't know what you did. You bad. What do? They do the same thing they did back in the old days. Send him to the brig. There is a brig. There is a jail. They will lock your tail up and they will drop you off the next port. They don't play them games.
That's the scary part.
It's according on what you did. If you did something really bad, they may take you on back for real jail. But you don't want to go to third world jail. Ooh, third world jail. Say that three times fast.
Third world jail.
Yes.
Third world jail. Third world.
It probably ain't third world. You know what I'm talking about. It ain't American jail. It ain't a rule jail. They've got the sticks and stuff. Wow. They do stuff. So yeah, don't do nothing ugly. Don't do nothing bad.
Because they do stuff.
Because they do stuff. What else we got? I got some things. The pool. Did you realize that people take dogs on cruises?
I did know that.
We did know that, but how did you know?
Because I've seen the little poop trays.
The little tray. There's a little square. It's got like mulch or cork or whatever, and it's where you take your dog to tinkle.
You take your surface animal.
You take them to tinkle and do their business.
It's very rare. I never see them.
Yeah.
I never see the animals.
And did you actually know that on some ships, they actually have a kennel, so you can go on an excursion or whatever, and they will keep your dog.
Very
Now,
cool.
some. I don't know that all of them have it, but some do.
Very cool.
And that's something I didn't know. That's kind of crazy. I was researching.
What else did you find out?
I have no idea. Let me look. Have you ever looked at the Fun Times? Do y'all look at the Fun Times? I look at the Fun Times. If you looked on your app and you look and you say, Friends of Dorothy.
Friends of Bill W.
Yeah, Friends of Bill W. Or Bill W's whatever. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Like you're going to meet at the library a lot of times. Most times at the library, or sometimes there'll be something and it's Friends of Dorothy, or it'll be, Friends of Bill W. Do you know what Bill W stands for?
Nope. But I know what it is, though, and I did not learn until the last ship.
I don't know what it stands for, but I do know it is the Alcohol Anonymous people. Alcohol Anonymous.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Alcoholics Anonymous. And it is like a little, I guess you would say, support group maybe, or somebody's dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with. So anytime instead of just jumping out there and saying it, they'll say, the BLWs will meet.
Right.
And also the Friends of Dorothy, which I did not know, but the Friends of Dorothy is the LGBTQ community. Well, y'all can meet up, Friends of Dorothy. I don't know what that's all about. If y'all know, let us know. We would love to know where the names come from. I would like to know.
I would be curious
Yeah,
about that too.
I think it would.
What's
And
that about some secret storage?
the secret storage in a cruise cabin. Storage is a big deal.
Yes.
And we've been on several cruises. I'm going to be honest. We've been on several cruises, and we have had to kind of make our own way. Make our, do things that, maybe it wasn't intended for.
I got my flops on top of the mirror. And
Yes. I know a lot of times you'll have a little jutty out part. I don't know what you call it. Like it ain't really a shelf, but it's like a little thing come out over the mirror. You can throw a couple of shoes up there. But sometimes they're big enough for my hats. Sometimes on top of the closet might not go all the way to the roof, and I can throw some stuff on top of there, like tripods or hats or whatever. And a lot of times the stool, you can take the cover off the stool and there's a hole. You can drop some stuff down in there. It's the truth. I've seen it. And another tip, while we're here, you ever been in a cruise cabin and your doggone cruise cabin ain't quite as cool as you want it to be? A lot of people will take a towel and they will open up the refrigerator and throw a towel over in it to cock that little refrigerator open just a little bit.
You think that really works?
I don't know. I've seen people do it. It might work if you stick your foot over in it while you're doing your hair.
What's this one?
The under the bed and the shelves on top of the closet.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. I was like,
And the
top of
seat
shelves
storage.
under the bed. I was like, wait a minute, there's extra
And of course,
storage in there?
we've always talked about the metal walls.
Yeah.
The metal walls and the magnets and all that. That's a big deal. A lot of people might not know about it, but it is a very cool deal.
Yeah. So there's very limited closet space. He uses them to hang his hats on, whatever. But you can, or ties, but you can hang your dresses or, your shirts or whatever all along the wall as well.
Yep.
Just bring your little magnetic hooks. And you got instant closet room.
That's true. And one other thing I would mention, we're just mentioning things you might not know. Do you know sometimes that you can go to a hotel at a port, like if you're driving, and they'll have what they call a park and cruise. So you can leave your car at the hotel, and they will just shuttle you over to the cruise ship. Something to know if you didn't know.
Yep.
I mean, you might even want to pick that certain hotel because it has that little option. And a lot of times it's a lot cheaper than parking at the port, if you want to go that route.
Gotcha.
All right? All right, boys and girls, it's time for the he said, she said.
I never know what he's going to say.
Do you know of anything that I don't know about a cruise ship? And if I have told you about anything you didn't know, what one kind of jumps out at you and says, oh, I didn't know that?
The pools.
She didn't know about the
For
pools.
the crew. That's insanity. I don't know if that's true or not. Y'all believe him?
It's the truth.
I want to see it.
It is the truth. Well, you got to get invited. And they ain't supposed to be frolicking with the
So
the
they can
passengers.
they can invite you though.
It has been happened. It has happened. It has happened.
I need some footage of that.
Yeah, they don't want nobody to know you was there.
Oh,
But
if
yeah.
I'm going, I'm getting some footage.
But yeah, that's a thing.
So, what about you? What was the thing you were most surprised with?
I'm gonna be honest. Since I have cruised, I think I was more impressed with the medical staff on a cruise ship. I really, until the point where we needed it, I'm like thinking, I don't know, Band-Aids, seasick medicine, that kind of thing. We'll drop you off at the next port, because you need to go to a hospital, that kind of thing. And it wasn't like that.
Which they will.
I mean, if it's really, really serious, but it wasn't like that. I mean, there's some things, we've had friends that hurt their knee on the cruise ship. We've had friends, one of them, we were on an excursion at Gumbalima Park, and boy fell out the van onto some cobblestones and just tore his old leg up.
Yeah, he did.
But he was in a wheelchair, but he was on a cruise ship. And, you know, just things like that. Of course, my wife, she had a little back trouble, and went in, they x-rayed her, you know, gave her a couple of shots, and, hey, she was able to finish out the cruise. So I don't believe I was expecting how great that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just FYI, in case you didn't know this too, this is just to kind of tag on to that. But if you're having a heart attack and the ship is close enough to a port where they can turn around, they will do that for you.
Yep.
So don't be scared to cruise because of some kind of medical issue too. They'll take care of you as best they possibly can.
Absolutely. They will.
Anyway.
So there it is. Is there anything that you know that I don't know? Or anything we told you about that you might be shocked to hear? I don't know. I'm sure there's some things. I'm sure there's some things out there that we don't know. Let me know. Is it something juicy? I want to know.
Me too.
All right. Until next time.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and the notification bell.
And we'll come at you with some more little tips, tricks, and we'll just talk with you for a little while if that's what you want. We don't mind.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.